Hey guys, the Super Review Show here for an episode of Why You Should Listen To. This is the show where I break down Spotify streaming numbers, and these artists are just that good. You have to listen to this artist or these artists because their music is just that good, regardless of what you may think of them. The music that they've created is just that good. And I want to talk a little bit about today, not necessarily about rock and roll, but about the pioneers of hip-hop, Run DMC. Run DMC, ladies and gentlemen. I had the privilege of meeting Daryl McDaniels at Comic-Con in 2017. There's a photo of it on our Instagram. Check it out. I posted it on there. Regardless, just off the top of my head, what a nice, kind-hearted, sweet gentleman, Daryl McDaniels. He changed the world with 2 turntables and a microphone. To quote Eminem, inducting Run DMC into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2009. They were when I think of hip hop, I don't think of yo blah 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 blah. I don't think of that crap that Drake makes. I don't think of that crap that DJ Khaled makes. I think of the best hip hop ever out there from the 80s and 90s, and this is one of them, Run DMC. Not only were they pioneers of the genre, they were the first rap artists ever on MTV. They were the first ever first incredible hip hop artists to mix rock and roll and hip hop together to make it mainstream. Hence, Aerosmith's Walk This Way. Anyone? Run DMC changed the world, and they changed how we think and act and how we dress, how we move. Whether you like it or not, their influence has impacted the planet. So when I see their Spotify streaming numbers, like only 5 million monthly listeners, and It's Tricky's their highest song, whatever, I'm in shock that this hip hop artist, this group, is not higher than they would be, because they are incredible hip hop artists. They like Led Zeppelinized hip hop in a sense. The way Led Zeppelin revolutionized rock and roll. With Cashmere, with All of My Love, Stairway to Heaven. Run DMC did that with hip-hop. They are the Led Zeppelin of hip-hop. Call it like you want, but Eminem will say that. Jay-Z will say that. And on top of that, basically every other mainstream hip-hop artist, Run DMC, Backstreet Boys, Beastie Boys, they'll say Coolio, they'll say Naughty by Nature, they'll say, that era of hip-hop is golden. It's this is how we do it. I mean, Scoop, there it is on the guy, and Whoop, there it is. On the Geico commercials. Come on, iconic stuff, ladies and gentlemen, iconic stuff. So when I think about Run DMC, I think of, obviously It's Tricky. I think of Peter Piper. I think of My Adidas. I think of the head to toe windbreaker outfit, breakdancing. They got the gold chain. That to me is hip hop. Drake is not hip hop. It is computerized crap. And I mean that. Because when you think of like true melodic hip hop, I don't think of Drake. I don't think of DJ Khaled. I don't think of anyone today, really. I would say like 2005 prior. Like Jay-Z is more melodic than Drake. It's just the truth. Like Empire State of Mind, I know I'm getting off a tangent, but like Empire State of Mind and 99 Problems are incredible melodic hip hop songs. Whereas Drake is like, YOLO, that's the bottom. He's a monotone piece of crap artist. He's crap. Run DMC and the Beastie Boys and Naughty by Nature and Grandmaster Flash and the Flash and the Furious 5, these are incredible pioneers of the hip-hop genre. Rapper's Delight, anyone? Come on. This is incredible stuff. So anyways, Run DMC. Raising Hell, Rockbox, like incredible music, incredible songs. I'm the king of rock. There ain't nothing higher. And one beautiful thing about Run DMC is the fact that they do not degrade women in their songs. They don't just use women as sex objects in their songs. They never did. They never, ever cursed once in their songs. They were fun hip-hop songs. They were fun. They weren't like, yo, I'm going to date your girl and whatnot. There's none of that crap. They're the best hip-hop group ever. ever. I'm dead serious. They are incredible. And if you have not heard of Run DMC, do yourself a favor and get on it. Because Run DMC is the greatest hip-hop group of, quite possibly of all time. They changed the world. And people don't want to accept that. They think, oh, Drake or, who's another, like Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar's good. He's not Run DMC. Run DMC changed the way people are. As music, the way music changed the world, they are one of the pioneers of that. So that's why I'm going off a little bit my cocky tangent. I'm saying, oh, no. But like Run DMC is an incredible group of hip-hop artists. And what sucks so much is that when it was Darren McDaniels, Run DMC, hence the name, and their DJ Jam Master Jay. Jam Master Jay was, without a question of a doubt, an incredible DJ. The dude was a fire. He was on fire, actually scratching. He was mixed like the introduction of Walk This Way, how they rapped to that. Da. He rapped that. He mixed that so well. And it's a bummer today we have everything computerized as far as hip hop goes. It's a shame because this is really good stuff. So that's my little 2 cents on Run DMC. But why should you listen to Run DMC? Well, to be frank and honest with you, not only have I met Darren McDaniels at Comic-Con once, but he was just such a generally nice guy. He has pioneered his group changed the world, and they get overlooked by Drake, by DJ Khaled, by I love Eminem, but Eminem will say himself, Run DMC changed the world. Eminem will say that. The guy's just passed without you, just passed 1 billion streams on Spotify. And you're going to tell me that, no. Eminem will tell you, Jay-Z will tell you, these guys grew up listening to Run DMC. They grew up listening to the Beastie Boys. They grew up listening to Coolio, Naughty by Nature, Tag Team. These are incredible hip-hop groups. And Run DMC changed the world. Just so letting you know. You can go back and look at their history, but it changed music forever. So, why should you listen to Run DMC? Because aside from them changing the world and whatnot, they're also incredible human beings. Like I said, I met Darren McDaniels at Comic-Con. The dude was so nice. Such a very genuinely nice guy. He does comic books now. Over on that shelf, I have one of his graphic novels that he signed for me. And it's fantastic. He is an incredible human being. And it's funny. I don't want to go too much into his personal life, but like you have to understand, he is adopted, and he goes to speak in front of Congress sometimes, changing adoption laws, because he found out he was adopted when he was 35. That's a scary amount of time to find out you were adopted. So my point is, he not only did it change the world with their music, he changed the world with his way of life, his influences in life, and he still is an incredible person. And he speaks at schools. He's like, listen, kids, do your homework. He does that stuff. If you go back and watch interviews of him, he'll do stuff like that. It's incredible. So, bottom line, aside from being a really genuine two guys with Run and DMC, and there's sad passing and a sad day when Jam Master Jay died. He got shot. And it's terrible. So, for all that and more, I think you should listen to Run DMC because they pioneered hip-hop. They Led Zeppelinized hip-hop. He loves rock and roll. He loves hip-hop. He combined the two, and he made something that's so incredible. I'm going to leave a link for Eminem's induction and their speech in the description of this video so you guys can check out their Rock and Roll Hall of Fame speech, induction speech. It was very emotional for me because I'm a big fan of them. I met him. And yeah, so that's that. But that's why you should listen to Run DMC because they're, without a doubt, some of the best hip-hop you'll ever hear. It is not dated. It's not computerized. It's fresh beats. It's incredible music. So that's some reasons why you listen to Run DMC. So that will do it for this episode of Run DMC. Why you should listen to. Thank you so much for watching this video so much. Without a doubt, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Thank you so much for watching this video. But for all of your why you should listen to videos, I'm the J-Man. I'm off to rock. I'll see you guys later.